I'll be one of your presenters this afternoon. To start, we would like to share with you our thoughts behind this year's PH battle cry for M4, Pinas lang malakas. Let's all watch the short video. For the past years, we have been using Pinas lang malakas during international MLBB tournaments. But this year's messaging is quite unique. Coming from a 2-year straight championship win, our battle cry is stronger than ever. Kumbaga, here at our home base, we have the defending team from M3, Blacklist International, reclaiming the crown. And then we have the loud and proud Echo, who's making their M Series debut with M2 MVP Carl Tizzy at their helm. Now, looking at the away side, we have seen Filipino talents, both players and coaches, who are also taking part in M4 as members of other regional teams. And because of this, we see M4 as a celebration of Filipino talent and pride, as it is a global esports event and the biggest MOBA tournament in the world. Now, we would like to put the spotlight into the key visuals matching this year's M4PH campaign. So it is designed by our agency partners' creative team, which reflected our aspirations for this year's official PH representatives to the M tournament. In the design inspired by the colors of the Philippine flag, as you can see, we can see Oh My Venus wearing their iconic Blacklist International skin for SDS, which is V's signature hero. For Echo, we have Carl Tizzy, who's wearing the M2 champion skin of his signature hero, Lancelot. At the background, we see images reminiscent of the Philippine culture. Jeepney, where V and Carl are standing with all their might, just like how our heroes stood bravely in the cry of Balintawak during the colonial period. Carabao, which has been a national icon with Philippines being an agricultural country. The Philippine Eagle, flying high, which symbolizes how we as a country rises to the top, especially when it comes to MLBB esports in particular and sports in general. We can also see historical monuments and significant landscapes, which bring us to the different regions and cultural spaces here in our country. We have the Quezon City Memorial Circle, Rizal Monument located in Luneta Park, Mount Mayon in Albay, Magellan's Cross in Cebu, the Clock Tower of Manila City Hall, Banawe Rice Terraces, and the Chocolate Hills of Bohol. Now, the artwork veers away from the futuristic and cyberpunk-like traditional key visuals of esports to a more symbolic, patriotic take. Because here, we want to highlight the nationalism and the country pride behind the Philippine teams. We are also glad that the art has been well received by the MLBB community and MPLPH fans. But what does Pinas lang malakas truly means for us in the context of M4? The global tagline and call of the M series is Dare to be Great. The tournament and the game itself challenge us to seek greatness within ourselves and share this greatness to the world. We are dared to be great not just on our MLBB gameplays every day, but in expressing our esports talents and skills in the global stage. In Philippines, as the strongest nation having the most win in the prestigious M World Championship, we have been the birthplace of greatness in MLBB. And this greatness has propelled us to become the most dominant region in the world scene. Dahil dito, we can truly say that Pinas lang malakas. And this stands true because of three great reasons. First, we are great in breaking the game meta. So here, MPL Philippines is the strongest and the home of champions. The nation has defied all odds with creative metas and unique strategies. And we are known to implement out-of-the-box creative strategies to conquer the crown in every game. In MPL Season 10, we saw that Blacklist International has once again broken the meta by using Valentina in the jungle role and using strategies that are unimaginable. On the other hand, Eco Philippines unexpectedly eliminated the Kings of Southeast Asia, RSG Philippines, through their stellar clutch performances. Second, we are great at setting the bar and even challenging ourselves when it comes to MLBB esports. So we have known that both Blacklist International and Echo have set the bar for greatest when it comes to MLBB esports. Now, the upcoming M4 will be a testament to Filipino coaches and players' greatness no matter where they are, and their dominance in the scene this season is apparent, with Philippine players and coaches representing not just the Philippines but also other countries. And lastly, third, we are great because of the collective support of the Filipino people. So right now we are rallying for Philippine pride and honor, and we saw that the increasing offline and online support of the fans is proof of how the Philippines have been great in trailing behind their representatives. Thus, in season 10, the Philippines recorded a peak concurrent view of above 800,000 viewership. The overwhelming support has allowed us to produce more online content, and this makes Filipino fans one of the biggest communities in the MLBB esports world. Now, it is time to present to you our official Emperor representatives for the Philippines, the teams that will make Pilipinas lang malakas not just a call, but a true show of power and greatness to the world scene. International. So the entry World Championship winners took the globe by storm last year. The unbeatable duo of BYs together with the powerhouse players such as Haji, Oheb, and Edward prove that their team is hard to beat and decode. Asina lang dun sa kanilang MPL Philippines Season 10 performance, which actually brought them to the top spot and hailed as the season's grand champion. Their shot calling and quick decision making ability has led the team to become extremely valued group and one of the most feared during group matches. And this international flagship tournament, M4, will be a determinant for the team to see if they can hold on to their championship for the second time running. If they are able to do so, Blacklist International would be the first squad to achieve this milestone. And of course, we have the loud and proud Echo Philippines team. This marks the squad's first time entering to the international flagship tournament, with Yawi, their team captain, leading the pack. It will also be Carl Tizzy's second time in the championship series, having clinched his first title under Bren Esports during the M2 World Championship held in Singapore. In MPL Season 9, all starting 5 players of Echo were all star players in their own right. And the team finally found their footing and momentum during MPL Philippines Season 10, thanks to their reformation and prowess of their playmakers, including Yawi, Benecuti, and the iconic Sansan duo, Sanford and Sanji. Now that we have refreshed you on our M4PH representatives, I think it is time to know more about how the tournament format works. And for that, let's all watch this explainer video. Participating teams who answered to the call of greatness. Yesterday, December 8th, the results of the group draws were announced at the Global PressCon in Indonesia. As mentioned in the video, the winners of MPLPH, ID, SG, and MY are placed on different clusters. Then the remaining 12 groups were placed randomly in each group. Since no two teams from the same region can be placed in the same cluster, now we can see that Blacklist International is in Group A together with Turkey's Incendio Supremacy, Myanmar's Falcon Esports, and Cambodia's Burn X Flash. On the other hand, Echo is joined by the following in Group C: RSG Singapore, MENA Region's Occupy Thrones, and Indonesia's RRQ Hoshi. Now, it will be a tough journey for our teams, but the whole country is supporting them all the way. And I think it is time for us to show the world what Filipinos are made of. Handa na tayo ipakita sa buong mundo kung bakit nga ba Pinas lang malakas. Now, to give you an introduction of our M4PH initiatives that you may look forward to from the past month until the January, I'll be introducing you May Kalikdan from our game team.
Hi everyone. So with the M4 tournament being the main event, of course, of the M4 series, and it is the main focus of this campaign, we still have lots of other exciting events that our players and supporters will surely love. First is the local theme song and MV launch. We will release a song that still sticks with our current slogan, Pinas lang malakas. So that is also our title for this. And what's good about this is that this song is written by KZ Tandingan, the Asia's Soul Supreme, together with one of the rising stars and famous icon now in rap scene, Nick Makino. If you guys are familiar with the song Moon, yung Saan Ka Punta to the Moon, yeah, he is one of our artists in this local theme song. So as for the song na nabuo ni KZ and Nick, yeah, Nick Makino. And the lyrics are well thought of, and it really expresses unity and pride of being a Filipino. Actually, kitang-kita, or should I say, rinig na rinig sa kanta yung angas and lakas nating mga Pilipino when it comes to playing MLBB. And if you guys are wondering why we chose KZ and Nick Makino, because they haven't collaborated in any of their songs yet, To be honest, when we brainstormed and looked for artists that can really portray the angas or hype that we really like to show, yung naisip talaga namin is it's Casey and Nick. Wala nang iba. Casey's voice actually is very soulful, husky, and she has an impressive vocal range. And other than that, Casey already represented PH in Singer 2018 with Jessie J, if you can remember, and that was held in China. So, yeah, when we say Casey, it's quality, right? And for Nick naman, what impressed us the most is that he writes his own songs. And I mean, ang dami na niyang hit songs. Gustong gusto yun ng mga tao, lalo ng mga kabataan. I mean, the beat, the lyrics, his voice, everything is just amazing. And he is really a hit maker. So having Casey and Nick in this local theme song, having them write their own lyrics of being a proud Filipino, this will really hype up our competitive spirit for the M4 World Championship. So, abangan ninyo, this December 28, ilalabas namin yung isang napakalupit na kanta. And also with that, we created a pro player and shoutcaster version of the local theme song. We will feature MPL casters and pro players from Blacklist and Ego. Imagine V, Wise, Carl singing, diba? So yeah, they really recorded the song and they sang the theme song. And what's more fun about this is they will have their own music video singing this song. So abang-abang na lang tayo dyan. And in connection to the theme song, we will also have flash mobs. Next slide, please. Yeah, we will have flash mobs around Metro Manila. So there will be 3 groups who will participate. That's TML Crew, Mastermind, and DFAM. So around 60 individuals or more in total. So they'll dance in different parts of Metro Manila. And we will be providing more details through Keith na lang. So we can invite you guys to attend and witness firsthand this historic event. And one of the biggest events that will happen for M4 is the MLBB M4 Watch Fest. So this is a watch party, and if you're wondering ano to, para ba siyang cinema type where people will just sit down, watch, and eat popcorn? No. This is a big celebration and it will be held in Market on January 13 to 15, 2023 to support M4 PH representatives, which is Blacklist and Echo. So this is not just your ordinary watch party because we really planned it to be a huge celebration dedicated to all the players, our supporters, KOLs, and actually for the whole MLBB community. And good thing about this event is free for everyone. And we have prepared lots of exciting activities and surprises. I think I can spoil some. We will have show matches from the pro players. For the 3 days, we'll have meet and greets from our KOLs, and we have prepared lots of merchandise to be given away. So yeah, this event is really for the MLBB community and for them to really enjoy, especially that we really miss having an on-ground activity. And with this event din kasi, we can show that we are all united and we support our M4 representatives. And since we will have this biggest watch fest in Market, we will also have a watch fest in various universities, cafes, sports bars nationwide. So we are still finalizing the list, but this watch fest will not happen only in the metro, which is yun nga, sa market. But we really plan it to be spread from Luzon, Visayas, and Mindanao. Because we know that we also have huge player base in many provinces. And as much as possible, we also want them to enjoy and be part of this celebration.
Yup, it's me again. So, hi guys. Thank you, May. Of course, we will not forget our surprises and rewards to our MPLPH fans. Last November 26, we have launched Lipad Tungo sa Tagumpay, a fan flyaway promo where audiences can submit creative video entries stating their message of support to Philippines M4 representatives with the official battle cry, Pinas lang malakas. Now, the video with the highest reaction count will receive an all-expense paid flight and hotel accommodation in Jakarta, Indonesia to watch M4 live. And we will also give out M4 shirts to 10 random entries, and another 10 entries will win 4,000 MLBB diamonds each. Next slide, please. Then we have also launched social media and content campaigns to provide fans with information and interesting facts about the events. So just search for this following hashtags like Emperor Must Knows and hashtag Pinoy Lang Malakas. Now, hashtag M4 Must Knows highlights the significance of the M tournament this year for the Philippines, whether it's our third chance to claim the championship, a back-to-back win for Blacklist International, or the debut of Echo into the world stage. Meanwhile, Pinoy Lang Malakas aims to feature Filipino personalities from overseas who shall also prove to the world the Filipino talent and sportsmanship. So we have the likes of Kyrie, Coach Zico, that are being featured into the content series. Of course, you have also extended the M4PH activations into your MLBB app. Road to M4 MLBB in-game event was launched yesterday, December 8th, to mark the group draws and the official bids of the Philippine teams for the world title. So starting December 8 to 19, users can get event items by completing specific tasks, which they can exchange for rewards such as the Christmas profile avatar border and random skin experience cards of the signature heroes of Blacklist International and Echo players. Now, we all hope that everyone watches the M4 broadcast from January 1 to 15. Now, to give audiences a refresher on what happened on the specific day and the highlights of the featured matches, if ever hindi nila napanood yun na buo, we present to you the M4 Daily Rundown hosted by our FPLPH casters. Every day after the official broadcast, we will upload this video containing news and updates about M4, including things audiences should watch out for on the following days. We will also invite esports personalities such as the MPLPH Hall of Legends inductees from Season 10 to give commentaries on the possibly legendary gameplays. Like it takes a legend to know another, right? Now, speaking of legends, let's move on to a legendary face and voice of MPLPH. Your Kabayas and Hall of Legends inductee Manjin Faldas is our official M4PH correspondent. From Indonesia, he will give us the latest social media scoops and broadcast exclusives there live. From the jokes during the downtimes of the teams to the seriousness of every play, we'll get it up close with the help of Manjin. Slide, please. Next slide, please. Lastly, we are happy to announce our partnership with leading gaming KOLs who will share what their M4 experience ought to be. So, gaming royalty Alodia Goshen Kiao and top-tier content creator Dexy Diaz will participate in the KOL tour organized by Munton for leading influencers across the regions. During M4, them together with other KOLs will attend official matches with backstage and interview access to the players, exciting fan engagement activities like maglalaro sila with other with the fans during mall event, and the first ever M Summit, a B2B event for the different stakeholders for the esports industry. Now,